Hey everybody, it's me again, Gravity of Natalie, here with another video. So, I haven't talked to you guys in a while. The last video I made was regarding about something very touchy, and I know a lot of people connected to it, but that was the last time I talked to you guys. So, on another note, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I kind of wanted to do like a life update slash initial review on these better length clip-ins. So, first things first, I'm gonna talk about how when I opened up the package, I appreciated the fact that it was like a lot of packaging. Like it was like the initial envelope package, I guess you call that, and then it was within another bag, and then you have the, you know, better length actual like satin bag. So here's what the actual packaging of the better length clip-ins looks like, with the clip-ins inside of it, and you open it up and the hair is actually inside of another plastic bag with the little sticky. And here's how the actual 3C4A bundle actually looks like up close. Open it up and you got your clip-ins right there. It also comes with a like explanation of how to maintain the hair while you have them, like the clip-ins, and also what you should do when you first receive it. So when you initially receive the hair, you should first off wash it with sulfate-free shampoo. I just used like my organic sulfate-free shampoo that I use in my natural hair. And I also used the conditioner as well. So the steps that you should do is, it comes literally in like a bundle, and it has like the coil, like the gold coil that a lot of people are putting in their braids now, wrapped around the bundle. So they say to shampoo the hair in like, I guess, warm water, and rinse the bundles off, and then afterwards you're gonna want to go in and leave the coils up there, put your sulfate-free conditioner on the bundles, and then kind of like run your fingers through it, or you can use a comb like this. Another thing that I forgot to mention is this is the amount of shedding that I experienced with the bundle. Not that much. I know a lot of my curly queens out there got a comb like that because, you know, the curls and coils don't really work well with certain, you know, fine-tooth combs, unless you're using it for parting. That's the only thing that I would really suggest. Aside of that, after you put the conditioner on the hair, then like remove the gold coils that are on the bundle, and then you're gonna want to rinse it off. I personally I can't quite remember what the method is, but it's kind of like when you wash your hair with like warm water, and then afterwards you kind of do like a shock of cold water. So I had the conditioner like literally on the hair, and then afterwards when I went to go rinse the conditioner off of the hair, I used like cold water, and that pretty much seals the conditioner like into the follicle and cuticle of the, all that fancy stuff. So what do I think of this hair? I must say it almost matches my hair to a T, and I'm like really, I'll show it to you guys from the back. Like, I'm really just amazed because I pretty much initially ordered this hair because, update, my mom is getting married next month in May, and I like sew-ins, but I don't like the serious commitment that you have to have with the sew-in, because the problem that I have is I love to change my hair so much, and with the sew-in, if it's not like a partial sew-in or versatile sew-in, then unfortunately it like doesn't really work that well with like your style for the day or whatever. And it's also not good to have leave out with sew-ins when your hair is natural and you're trying to use like body wave or like, you know, bone straight hair, and you're constantly like pressing your hair to like match the weave that you have sewn in. So for me, I mean, my hair is naturally curly like this. It's like a 3B, 4A, more like a 3C, 4A actually. I mean, I would say 3B, 3C, and 4A, because certain parts of my hair, it looks like it has heat damage, but certain parts of my hair, as the length actually grows, the curl pattern of my hair actually loosens. So I don't know if you could tell, like in the front, my curls aren't as defined, but whereas like in the back here, it's much more, or even just from the nape of my hair, like it's literally, you know, you could tell the difference between what would look like heat damage, but it's really not, because I actually cut my hair off twice in my life. I did the big chop twice. And grew my hair back out. So outside of that, I will definitely recommend this hair clip-ins for my ladies out there that are curly queens that do like wash and goes all the time. And you can even like do different hairstyles. Like if you want to, you could, you know, put your clip-ins in a certain type of way and then do 2 braids, or you could do a twist out, or you can, I don't know, like I personally, I know I'm ranting, but what I feel like I'm gonna do for these clip-ins is, number one, leave them how they are because they look super fabulous. But also, my curly queens, I'm thinking that for my mom's wedding, that I'm definitely gonna use these clip-ins and kind of do like a flexi rod set where I have like half out in the back and then half up in a ponytail. I kind of want to go for like a very beautiful natural look, so depending on if this hair actually looks good half up half down just with the natural curl pattern, that would actually make my life much easier, because a lot of you girls know that trying to sleep in flexi rods is like the worst. Like, your neck does not exist, okay? The next day, oh, you look fabulous, honey. You are ready for the runway, okay? You are ready to strut your stuff. However, your neck does not align with the strutting. So yeah, that's the part where you're like, don't quite know if I want to do that. But I must say that the website is very, very helpful. Betterlength.com is where I order these clip-ins. These clip-ins are in the inches of 18. I kind of originally was thinking about maybe getting something closer to my actual hair length, which will probably be the shortest length I think they have, which is 12 inches, I believe. Don't quote me on that though. And then I know for sure that the longest clip-ins they have is 20 inches. However, for me, I didn't really want 20-inch clip-ins. I mean, if you're having 20-inch clip-ins, me personally, I feel like you might as well just get a sew-in, like for hair that's that long. Because I feel like, because it's curly hair, it has a little, you know, weight to it. So I feel like when you put product on and then you clip it into your hair, it's not gonna quite, you know, look as good. Because I mean, I guess it depends on if your actual hair is pretty much as long as these and then you want to get like extension to that, that would make sense. But if your hair is like, you know, you rocking, you know, my curly queens out there with the earlobe hair length, you know, where your hair stops here after it's stretched, it doesn't quite look right if you got 20-inch clip-ins. So I suggest to go with whatever is a little bit longer than what your natural hair is once it shrinks, because you don't want to have that look of, okay, you got hair that's like curly right here, and then you have like a stretch of length, and then you have like what looks like the puff of your clip-in. Like, clip-ins are supposed to be like something that's blended in with your natural hair, so that, yeah, it's not that noticeable. But I can honestly say that these clip-ins are fire. Like, I used the product that I've actually put on my hair is my Aunt Jackie's Curl La La. That sounds crazy, but Curl La La. This stuff right here is amazing. I actually want to get my hands on the leave-in conditioner. I just have been having trouble finding Aunt Jackie's leave-in conditioner. I would probably have to order it online, but unfortunately I can't find it at my local Walmart. I'm not really a fan of shopping at Sally's because they're expensive. So is being natural, let's face it. But I just feel like Sally's kind of increases the price of certain products. Like, Sally's does sell Shea Moisture, but I feel like you could go buy Shea Moisture at CVS, Walgreens, or any local pharmacy that's within your state and get Shea Moisture and like use a coupon, because trying to spend $14, even $24 on some Shea Moisture that's sold at Sally's, you can buy the same exact thing somewhere else. But on another note, another life update, curly queens out there, outside of these fabulous clip-ins, okay, I decided randomly last month, okay, so right now we are in April, so last month was March, okay, listen to this. I am with my boyfriend and we're hanging out with my brother, and I was just like, I'm about to go get my ears pierced. And I'm like, I don't want like a regular ear piercing, because as it is, I mean, I don't have another earring in, but I have 2 piercings in my earlobe. And I was looking at different types of piercings for the ear, and I was just like, dang, like there's a whole lot of different piercings for your ear. So in any event, I decided to get a forward helix piercing. Whew. I'm gonna come really close and show you guys the piercing. So hold on, let me actually just hold my hair up. So that's it right there. Give you a little better angle of the piercing. So what I want to say in regards to this piercing is it's really cute. It's very like noticeable, but not that noticeable. Like, it's not like, ba-bam, I see you got a piercing, but it's like, oh, like a cute little intricate, you know, thing, because I'm a fan of small little dainty stuff. Like, I have my nose pierced, but it's really small. Half of the human population doesn't even realize it, that it's even there. But I've had my nose pierced since I was, I want to say, a junior in high school. That was a long time ago. So in any event, yeah, I have 2 piercings in both earlobes, my nose pierced, and now I have 2 forward helix piercings. It hurt like, okay, I'm not even gonna lie, but pain is beauty, ladies and gentlemen. And the after effect was so worth it. What they recommended to me was to clean my piercing 3 times a day. I work a full-time job, so I don't really have time to clean my piercing 3 times a day. So I clean it 2 times a day, which consists of after I get out the shower, because, you know, I'm putting product in my hair, and that's how they say that the piercing actually gets infected from different hair products. So I clean it after I get out the shower, and then I clean it before I go to bed, like when I do my face routine and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it. Outside of that, one more life update. I started my master's program. Anybody out there that has watched any previous videos, well, if you haven't, I have a bachelor's in sociology, which is the study of human behavior, and now I'm going to obtain my master's in social work. And with that, I will be able to become a counselor or become a licensed clinical social worker, working with families, working with individuals with disabilities, veterans, like the whole gamut. So yeah, I will say this in regards to your master's. Anybody out there thinking about getting it, definitely do it. Honest to God. I actually am attending Capella University. It's an online university. And so far, I have completed my entire, my first week of my cohort. And I will honestly tell you that going back to school and online, if you feel like you're a dependable, reliable, motivated person and, you know, you can do this program, like, I really suggest that you go for this. Like, online school is where it's at. Because for me, with my bachelor's degree, I kind of struggled being in face-to-face interactions with classmates, and I got bored easily. Like, sorry, not sorry. So I feel like I interact more online, and it's more genuine because I feel like this is the only interactions we have. And I just recently found out that I actually get to go away for like a residency for like a week. So sometime in August, I'm going to actually go away to Orlando for a convention that is related to my program. But that's all I got to say about my life. And I just wanted to say, order you some length clip-ins, sis, get you some, okay? Because like, I'm living, honey. Like, get you some life and some curl pattern, okay? Thanks for watching, guys. Love ya.